Hey everyone, it's me, MrGamingGuitarist. Can't look at the camera for too long because I'm driving, of course. I just wanted to give another one of these update vlogs, just give you talk about what my mind is going through right now while I try to get my life back together somehow, some way. So I'm in the car right now. I just dropped off someone at the airport, my last Uber passenger. And while I'm waiting to go back online to Uber, probably grab like a quick lunch at a fast food or something like that. I just wanted to talk about something that I'm going through that feels like it's really, I don't know, it just feels very profound what I'm going through right now. Like my experience driving this morning. I don't know why, but right now I am at an odd, unusual level of calm and feeling at peace. And I think it started because I started listening to the audiobook for the Storyteller by Dave Grohl, which is his book that just recently came out, and I was listening to the audiobook for it because I don't have time to read a book anymore. But this is my first time listening to an audiobook since they would have one on in high school. And it's an odd feeling because I'm only used to audiobooks for things that I'm not interested in school, and yet here I am listening to something that I very much care about, listening to my hero, Dave Grohl, or one of my many musical heroes, just share stories of life and wisdom. And I don't know, it's just, I felt like I was in a trance. And it's until now when I remember just how much I actually do like reading books, but it has to be things I actually care about. And I used to think that I hated reading books when I was in school because it was all stuff I had zero interest in. But now when I'm choosing to read something that I actually care about, it's so odd because, books is like one of the most archaic, old-fashioned art forms there is. And yet, it's an odd level of immersion, like either words being spoken in an audiobook or something you're just reading on a paper. And yet, it can really spark my imagination. And I haven't read a book in a long time, maybe since last year, because I would read a lot of books about from psychiatrists and just trying to learn more about depression and anxiety because I struggle with it, and I'm sure if you've been watching my videos for a long time, I'm like that a lot of the time, just in a constant state of panic, a constant state of nervousness and anxiety. And for whatever reason, just listening to Dave Grohl's audiobook, and I love that it's actually read by the man himself. And I don't know if that's a common thing for many authors to read their own audiobook, but it just felt even more immersive. But I felt like I was in a trance similar to other books where it felt like nothing else matters right now than me enjoying what is being written in this book. And it's an odd feeling, and it's a rare moment of calm and peace, and I just wanted to talk about it because it almost felt like that scene in Empire Strikes Back, one of those scenes where Luke is just sitting there just listening to Yoda's wisdom. It feels like I am Luke, and it feels like Dave is Yoda right now, and I'm just listening to his wisdom. It's one of these rare moments of peace that I feel, and I just wanted to document how I'm feeling with it. So anyways, also I wanted to mention that I'm that I went to a comedy club yesterday, and it's in downtown Houston, and I barely ever drive there because driving in downtown gives me a lot of anxiety, where every driver is as crazy as Donkey Kong or Luigi in Mario Kart. It's always an odd sensation. But I just wanted to mention that I'm doing stand-up for the first time in over 3 years. I did 3 open mics back when I was... Alright, I park now so I can actually look at the camera. I was in Austin in 2019. My very first time ever doing stand-up. I posted a video of that, but for right now, I'm just waiting for the next one, next open mic tonight, and so I'm signing up for that. And if I'm able to sign up for it, it'll be my first time ever doing stand-up in 3 years. And that's the thing that's weird about stand-up comedy, is it's the only art form. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing SpongeBob and Patrick. I have to represent one of my comedic heroes, SpongeBob and Patrick. I love stand-up comedy. I always have. My heroes are Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr and Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer and Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan. That whole modern day Rat Pack. I love all of those guys very much. And just seeing how today's cancel culture bullshit world we live in, where now comedians, for whatever fucked up reason, are like criticized and judged and held to a higher standard than politicians, which is so fucking weird because it's comedy, and I never understood these assholes that are have false hope that they're trying to cancel Dave Chappelle and all these fucking entitled Netflix millennial assholes. And yes, I am a millennial, and I hate stereotypical millennials that are entitled pricks. I cannot stand those types of attitudes. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, and just say that I'm planning, if everything goes well, to just start doing open mics regularly, so I can get the nerves out of the way, so I can be comfortable being alone on stage instead of playing guitar with a band with 3 or 4 other people. So I'm just have to get used to that. I think the other reason why I want to do comedy so much is the times that I make people laugh and I don't know them, I get such an odd sense of joy and warmth, and anything I can do to feel that, I want to do that. I don't have any guitars anymore, so and it's going to take a long time to save up for one. But the good thing is you don't need to spend any money to be a comedian. You just go to the front stage and just tell some jokes and just get used to that muscle memory of dealing with the nerves on the stage and all of that stuff. So anyways, so that's what I want to do for my life. I want to be a guitar player in a band, or try to be a singer and a guitar player, or be a stand-up comedian, or God willing, try to do all 3. But anyways, I just wanted to do this quick little update vlog for you guys, as it's been a while, and I'm glad that I'm finally able to make a video where I'm not in a depressed mood, one of the rare times that happens. So anyways, thanks so much for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye for now.